This is my first rant in years, but I guess I got to the point again. Just as the title says, I hate life in America. It is impossible to gain friends at American colleges. They are cliquey and unapproachable. The girls are uninterested, cliquey, bitchy, taken, slutty, or unattractive. The country is in decline. No one wants to admit it, but America is now an underworld country. I say underworld because the situation here doesn't even deserve a number. If hell could be personified as a country, then America would be hell. Just take one big look at the people devoid of neighborly attitude, lack of etiquette, completely cold, divorce, the inability to enter relationships, feminist man-hatters, trash women, genetically modified foods, the barriers for entrepreneurship, multinationals snuffing out small business, the government crushing small business, high taxes that provide almost nothing, serfdom to banks and corporations, a false democracy, a fake republic, a declining currency, a pathetic healthcare system, extreme unemployment, increased censorship, police state security, and a despicable crony capitalist economic system. Free speech is a joke. People have to be politically correct and appease the ZOG overlords. Anyone who doesn't is punished, turned into an outcast, and shunned. Helen Thomas is a perfect example of what happens when people don't appease the ZOG overlords even in their private lives. Although I am not one to defend celebrities or anything, Mel Gibson also suffered a similar fate when he went on a rant while drunk. I know I have to get out of America, and that is my top priority after college. I can't stand this lonely, miserable, and corrupt country. In the past I was only thinking about other English-speaking countries, but my short time on here has helped me to expand my horizons. I think Eastern Europe would be good for me because of the beautiful girls and entrepreneurial opportunities as a developing economy. The average American thinks America is the richest and greatest country in the world. Americans are not rich in money or happiness. America is not the greatest in anything anymore except military spending, military blunders, and having the greatest number of poor compared to other industrial economies. America is rich in disease, obesity, student loan debt, national debt, corruption, divorce, incarceration rates, and ignorance. I feel the same way. My career prospects are decent here, but I've never had any good friends in the USA, and it's really killing me. As you said, friendship here is all about appeasing a clique instead of individual bonding with another person. In order to succeed socially here, you have to be the kind of zombie that believes indulgence in loud music and overpriced drinks is hip and fun. The anti-male laws and attitudes are the core of the problem, however. Women are born into an environment that absolutely worships them, and they still find ways to complain. The more they receive, the more entitled they become, and the manginas who support them propagate their poor behavior. The religions devoted to worshipping them, notably Manganism and Pua, are the driving forces behind this. I hate what I would have to become to succeed socially here because it's not who I am. I refuse to lie to myself to pursue the lowest quality of women and the lowest standard of life and be brainwashed into thinking they are the best. You guys really hit everything on the nail. America is truly a prison without any bars. I think what keeps other Americans from seeing what we see is that Americans range from either burying themselves into work, or their kids, then you add in not traveling anywhere abroad to expose oneself to other ways to live. They just wind up in a comatose state of mind after a few years, never to return to the same person. I also agree about not having any good friends. The best years I had where I had a rich social life was from the 1980s to the 1990s, when I was in grade school all the way to high school. After high school, little did I know I would be forced into being a loner, unless I got married and had kids, even though I'm an honest person and very loyal. Again, this is why American women have no problems getting dates. American men simply don't hang out or look out after each other like women do, so men befriend women, or spend an inordinate amount of time with their kids to replace what they're not getting from their male peers. I agree with this. America definitely is just a giant prison cell. The government tries to keep everyone down, our freedom has diminished. For just a few bucks, anyone can go online and view your personal background. Your social security number is basically a prisoner number in my opinion. I have a few good friends that moved here from overseas and they just recently got their social security numbers. I told them, welcome to prison, you are now officially a slave. No country is perfect of course, but I feel that America is one of the worst countries to live in if you consider quality of living. Everyone is brainwashed like robots here, thinking that America is the best and how it offers so much. It offers so little compared to other places out there. The sad thing about being here is that because of the living conditions, many Americans are forced to stay here and not experience what other countries have to offer. Most are stuck with their slavery jobs, not allowing them any free time to travel and experience the better things in life. Once you get married and have kids, forget about it. Not only are you a slave to the country, you are now a slave to the worst slave driver, the Thinking of getting a divorce? Sure, but it comes with a huge price, and this price tag was stamped and approved by our wonderful so-called government. What I always tell my friends about America is that it is the land of the free.